Hey guys, how the frig's it going today? Figured I was just gonna roll a vlog and talk about what's going on in life and things in general. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I got up it's been about an hour now. Had some breakfast. Yeah, I've been back to eating 3 meals a day. It's weird. You know, when you go for the longest time of just having breakfast or just having supper and skipping all the other meals, it really throws you off your game. Especially seeing how, let's face it, up until I started doing this diet, I was overeating like a mask. You know, maybe burning 2,800 calories a day, if lucky, but ingesting 4,800, just not a good time. Well, I shouldn't say it wasn't a good time, because I'm pretty sure it was a damn good time. It was just, I got fat. But then last year, around August, I stopped eating breakfast, lunch, and supper. I started only eating just supper. Like, I would go all day. I would wake up in the morning, have a bulletproof coffee. This is not a bulletproof coffee. This is just coffee. You know what? I kind of want some collagen in my coffee. Maybe some creatine too. So I got this new, it's not new, but this is creatine monohydrate from Walmart, from 6 Star. It's got 5 grams of creatine, 80 servings. That's it. So on yesterday's video, I made that grip implementation. You saw me use it in the garage with next to no weight on it. I only had 2.5 pounds. Well, last night I loaded 20 pounds on it, and it's still pretty good. It's definitely doable. It's heavy. You can see the friggin' vascularity in my arms as I'm pinching the shit out of the block. So what I was doing last night was I was just picking it up and holding it there for 20 seconds. You're probably thinking, Adam, 20 seconds? That's nothing. You know what? After about 10 seconds in, your arm starts to shake and your grip starts to loosen. So you really got to pinch the shit out of the block and hold on to it for the next 10, or you're going to drop it. You don't want to do that, because that's not fun. Now, I do have some extra weights over here. I don't know where those... Oh, yeah. No. Where did those come from? Those 2.5 pounders. Did I... Oh, yeah. That's where they came from. The ones I use for curling. So I've been using this here for curling, but I also cannibalized the weights off the side here, because I put those 10 pounders on the side just to give me... I need more freaking plates. That's what I need. So I need to buy some more plates so that I can lift more. It's getting to the point where it's like I want to go up in weight on my bent over rows and my squats and my deadlifts. Yes, I'm deadlifting with an easy curl bar. Don't judge me. But I can't because I physically don't have any weights to put on the bar. And for some reason, they charge $1 a pound at both Walmart, Canadian Tire, and Sports Check. We're kind of limited to where we can purchase things here in town. So the only options I have are those 3 options, or hop on Amazon and still pay $1 a pound, which also sucks. So the other day I was on Facebook just going through the news feed when, I don't know if you guys have them where you are, but we have this thing in North Bay called Spotted North Bay. It's just a group, and people will put stuff on there like Spotted North Bay, like somebody hit their car and drove off, and they'll be like, to the person who hit my car, you're a dick, or whatever the case may be. Well, I came across an article where Buddy and his girlfriend were walking down the street downtown here in North Bay, and a lady pedals up on a bike and says, "Hey, can I use your phone? Mine's dead and I need to call my dad." Well, Buddy's girlfriend, you know, being full of heart and wants to help everybody out, says, "Sure," hands the lady her phone. She goes to fake dial it and then pedals off and steals the phone. Buddy grabs a picture of her because he still had his phone. He tried chasing after her, but she was gone, so he just snaps a shot so you can see the back of her. Well, yesterday at work, I'm walking around. I just got in, so I was like, I'll have a quick vape before I head in and start my shift. And the same woman comes up. "Hey, can I use your phone? Mine's dead and I need to call my dad." And I said, "Sorry, ma'am, you're already on Facebook. This is a big scam." And she's like, she calls me a pretty vulgar name, then goes around the corner and tries to get one of my colleagues. And then as I'm walking back to go talk to my colleague, he's like, "Hey, can I use your phone? I need to call my dad." And I'm like, "Oh, she tried you too, eh, bud?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Wow." And he's like, "I'm so glad I saw that post." So to you people out there running those Spotted North Bay posts, keep up the good work, and let's keep these meth heads from stealing people's products and taking advantage of people. That's what we need to do. Because in case you haven't realized, North Bay has a serious meth problem. Yeah, and crack. North Bay is just like a drug dealer's paradise. This town is degenerate level 1000. And that's why I stay home and that's why I work out. Because working out makes me happy, which is weird because I probably wouldn't have said that 2 years ago. And yeah, don't do drugs. Drugs are stupid. Alright guys, time to bounce, head off to work, put in the day's worth of pay. Luckily, the weekend's almost here, but here's the problem. I don't know what to do with myself this weekend. You know, it's like, number one, they're calling for rain, which sucks, big time. Number two, all my projects are done. You know, like I said, made plans for the summer to do all these projects, and what am I doing? I want to grab my coffee and grab my shit. I made all these projects for the summer, like clear up the raspberry bushes and clean up all the wood that I knocked down and fix the mini bikes, sell the mini bikes, and fix Dirty Bird, and those are all done. So I really have no idea what to do now. I don't really have many friends that I hang out with. I just kind of stick to myself because it's less drama that way. Because lately, holy crap, some of the conflicts my friends get into remind me of freaking high school. So it's like, you know what? I don't need that stress. I'll just avoid that like the plague. So let's try and figure something out. I know one thing I need to do is figure out why that isn't setting in. You'll find out what I was looking at in another video. Oh damn it, I left the truck unlocked. Everything's still in here, right? Yeah, okay, we're good. Just gonna sit my thermos back there. That's one thing I've been doing is bringing coffee with me to work. Because the cafeteria sells coffee, but the problem is they only have it in the morning. In the afternoon, when I need another dose, they don't have any. And that really sucks. Here's Scamper's friend. Keeps sitting in the window on the other side. Watches her eat. She gets upset, starts chirping at him. I say friend in a loose way. Alright guys, let's get rolling. Now you're probably saying, Adam, why aren't you driving the Trans Am right now, and why are you in the truck? Spent all that time working on the car and you're not even driving it to work? You are allowed, right? Yes, I am allowed to drive it to work because I don't actually use the car for work. Theoretically, if I ran like a pizza delivery company, or I was like a field technician that required me to go to office, I wouldn't be able to use my car because it wouldn't be covered under insurance because it's not insured to be used as a work vehicle or a business vehicle. It's insured to be used as a commuter and fun runner. Just to go out for like ice cream socials and have a good time. However, where I have to park at work, I really don't trust the people around. Especially seeing how the other night, my one friend has a Nissan 300Z X friggin' turbocharged, cool looking car. And he came out the following morning to see his door sill bent back as some crackhead downtown tried to breach the car to steal contents to buy crack. So I'm thinking, you know what, where I park, a lot of the crackheads rent properties from this guy. They don't want to mess with him because they kind of need a roof over their head and he gives them a good rate. So they think that this is his truck and they don't mess with it. So it's perfect. If I start parking the Firebird there, I'm going to give up my friggin' disguise and there's going to be issues. So I asked him, I said, hey man, is it okay if it doesn't matter what car's parked there? And he said, you can park anything you want there. He goes, the only time there'll be a problem is if you call and say, hey, someone's parked in my spot, and then we'll have that car towed. But he said, like, if you need to, like, say, borrow your parents' vehicle because your vehicle's in the shop and you parked it there, he goes, we won't care as long as you don't care. The moment you have a care, that's when we get involved and we get the vehicle. So theoretically, I could drive the Trans Am to work. I just don't trust all the meth heads in the area to not mess with it. So because I don't want my car dicked with, that's why we're taking the truck. What you're thinking now, but Adam, what if they do mess with your truck? Your truck's newer, worth more money, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm not, it's been 3 years now and it's been pretty good, so not gonna worry about it too much. Nobody touches it. They just see a truck, 2 doors. People look at a 2-door truck and they think, that guy's got nothing. Can't even afford 4 doors. So it's perfect. It's perfect. Something else I wanted to bring up was, you probably noticed my last video where I made that grip implementation. Some of you are probably going, okay, well, what's Adam doing with the channel now? Like, we just went from friggin', you know, gardening, then mini bike repair, and welding, and then automotive painting, and then last video that I put out, it was fitness oriented. Like, is he testing the waters on different things to see what's gonna work? No, guys, if you followed me for long enough, you know that I just do everything. I film anything. My channel has no genre. It's literally just what it is. I just film everything and anything that I'm doing and put it up, whether it be fitness, whether it be automotive, whether it be technology. Not much gaming. I haven't turned my gaming computer on now. Man, it's been off, guys, literally this entire freaking year. This entire year. I use a program called Chrome Remote Desktop, which lets me log into my computers remotely through my Google account. And it tells you the last time the computer was turned on. And that computer hasn't been on since January 13th when I powered it off, because I was like, I wonder how much power I could save by not having the computer on idling. Because the last time Church and I played a video game was in early December before Christmas while I was still on the night shifts. And we haven't ran a few in a long time. Like, I'd probably jump into PUBG now and be so freaking rusty. It would be horrible. Probably wouldn't be able to hit the broadside of a barn. My reflexes would just be shot. But then again, who knows? With all the working out I've been doing, maybe my reflexes might be a little bit more better and not as plugged, and my focus would be a little higher. But I just haven't had the urge to play video games lately. It's like, if I have spare time to do something, then there's probably something that I should be doing that's more involved than sitting at a computer flicking a mouse around trying to shoot virtual guys or drive a virtual car or whatever the case may be. Oh yeah, welcome to construction season, guys, where detours are a must. This has added an extra 3 minutes to my route. But yeah, like, I haven't played video games in forever. And it's even funnier, like, you look at my YouTube subscribers, like 2 years ago it was all like, you know, kid behind a camera, McJuggernuts, friggin' all these like different vlogging things and video gamers, all that bullshit. And now you look at it and it's all like Athleen X, Thomas DeLure, and Juji Mufu, and friggin' like all these like fitness things. Scott Herman, all those different fitness guys on YouTube that I'm more watching because I want to learn more about nutrition and development. And I really wish I would have done this 20 years ago, but hey, better late than never, right? Better late than never. Which is why last night I made that grip implementation, because I really wanted to. I always wondered, like, how do you get bigger forearms? What muscle is it that you got to work? Can you do friggin' forearm curls? Is that a thing? And apparently it is, but the more effective way to build your forearms is by gripping things and holding on to them for a long duration of time until the point where your friggin' grippers can no longer grip and they go to rate failure, and then they rebuild themselves over time, and then you get bigger forearms and you can really grip the shit out of things like a watermelon or a basketball or some meth head's head, whatever the case may be. So that's where the idea for that video came in. Now I do want to make some more different handles for it. Like, I want to make a hub. I definitely want to make or buy a Rolling Thunder. But right now I'm happy with what I got, because it's pretty friggin' difficult to do. Even at 20 pounds on there, she gets pretty tight after a hot minute. So, but anyway, people, I'm almost at work, so let's go deal with this. 5 o'clock comes around, we'll be heading home, so I'll chat with you guys then. All right, peace. Alrighty, guys, the work day is over. Time to go home and lift. Literally, that's all I want to do tonight. Got a friend who messaged me. She's like, so I got a pop-up on my computer and it said my computer's infected with a virus and I gotta call this phone number to get it fixed. And I'm like, tell me you didn't call the number. She's like, I called the number and I let them into my computer, and then they told me that it was infected with a virus and Now my computer's locked and I can't do anything with it, and they want $300 to fix. They literally, like, she fell for the Microsoft Windows help desk bullshit. I'm like, dude, how did you fall for that? It's been all over the news. Like, what the hell? Can you fix it? Yep. Hopefully you don't have any data on that hard drive you want to keep. I got all my QuickBooks on there for the business and this and that and this and that, and I'm like, well, you're stupid. Probably gonna have to wipe it. But what I might do is pull the hard drive out, and then what I might do is yank the hard drive from the laptop, hook it up to a dock, copy over all the data from like the documents folders and all that, and then just nuke the drive and then reinstall Windows to it. And then recopy her data back over so she doesn't lose everything. Because once somebody sets a system key, that's it, you're done. If you don't know what the syskey password is, and usually what they do is they get into the system, go to command prompt, syskey it, and they don't even know what the password is, or the password's something that they put in. Then they charge you literally $300 to unlock your computer after they've broken it. It's such a dirty scam. Like, it's so bad. Like, we need to roll military on these places and just blow them out of the sky for having dirty operations. And I don't mean blowing the country out of the sky. I mean finding out where the International Help Desk of Windows works and blowing that office up. Because it's such a dirty operation. It's so scammy, so gross, preying on the innocent. But then again, it's up to the end user to not be an idiot. So she's like, how much are you going to charge me for this? And I'm like, I have no idea. I said, all depends on what I got to do. I said, it's probably going to be anywhere from 60 to 100 bucks. And she's like, oh, that's not too bad. I guess Computer Doctor in town told her 300 bucks. So 100 bucks is a little bit better, which is awesome because that's more money for weights, because holy shit, do I ever need more weights. Oh man, before I'd be like, oh yeah, beer money, I'm gonna get some beer money, I'm gonna get drunk. Now it's all like, oh, I want more weights, I want to do more lift. Oh, there's a car in front of me with Demon written on the back window, but it's a Honda, so I don't know what they're trying to pretend to be. Yeah, it's so funny on my phone's news feed. I've been getting a lot of these like Avenger spoilers for the new Avengers, talking about stupid stuff that people in forums are talking about. Like, I guess I haven't seen the movie yet, but I guess Thanos' sword cut through Captain America's shield, and everybody's up in roar about it, like, oh my god, how the hell that happened? Vibranium's indestructible metals. Well, there's probably, like, Thanos is like, he's not exactly human. And chances are there are metals out there stronger than vibranium. Vibranium's invincible on Earth, but probably stronger shit. Jesus, Murphy, this Honda really wants to like jump the gun. It almost got clocked twice. Like, the chances are there is a harder metal available on, on other planets. I don't know, watching the nerds all go off on it on Reddit was pretty good. I'm like, you guys are stupid. There's a lot more important things to argue about. But old Adam would have been right in there fighting too, eh? Still got to see that movie. Apparently it's out on Blu-ray, so that's that Endgame, in case you're wondering. I've seen all the other ones, Infinity Stones and Age of Ultrons and all the rest. Figured I should see it now that I've read every damn spoiler and know how it ends. Might as well get the filler. It's like eating the birthday cake before you blow out the candles, right? Like, that's literally what happens when you read the spoilers before you actually enjoy the movie. Or you work in an office where people don't shut up about it and tell you all the stuff, and then you're just like, yeah, I haven't seen that yet, but it's okay. I don't mind. I'm fine. Ah well, tomorrow's half day friggin' Friday, and I still have no idea what the hell I'm doing this weekend. I thought about making a video where I see how long it takes me in the gym to burn 740 calories. Just because that's the calorie count for a cold cut combo from Subway. And I really want a cold cut combo from Subway. So I figured if I could slay a cold cut combo from Subway and get a wicked workout in, and make a video about it, that'd get 3 birds stoned at the same time. And that could be pretty good. I also still got to make the video of the Dell Inspiron 5575 versus VR and see if that thing can actually VR. Main games I'm hoping it can play is Beat Saber. Bar Fight would be kind of cool if it can play it, but that's pretty graphic intense, so if anything, the frame rate would probably suck on that, and you get motion sickness and puke all over the carpet, which is, definitely not advisable. I don't know, we'll see what we see. We'll do what we do. we got pretty much, tomorrow's half day freaking Friday, so we got pretty much from noon tomorrow till 9 on Monday to figure something out. We'll see what we get up to. We will see what we do. We will do what we say. Skiddly-dee. Anyhoozle, I'm almost home, so I'll chime back in a bit. Alright? Alright. Peace. Yay, we're home! Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on. Everybody's out scamming everybody, but I'm at home and I wanna live. Yeah, I need to buy some new plates. You know what sucks about buying weights at like Walmart or Canadian Tire? They literally charge you $1 a pound. So if you want to buy a 10-pound weight, it's $10. Want to buy a 25-pound weight, it's $25. You want to buy a 35-pound weight, $35. But get this, want to buy a 45-pound weight, $51. It's funny, for the past year and a bit, I've been more concerned about losing weight. So one of the ways you can lose weight is calories in versus calories out. Obviously, if you consume more calories than you're burning in a day, you're going to put on weight, and vice versa. If you're burning more calories than you consume in a day, you're going to lose weight. Now, the principle is correct to a point. If you're eating garbage food, well, you're going to pack on pounds. Now, I've been trying to flip the switch a little bit because I hit 200 pounds a little while ago, and I was like, all right, so let's start eating more in a day. Let's start having a little bit more calorie dense things. Let's try and bring it back up because we want to maintain 200 pounds. I don't want to go 190, 180, 170. That would be too light. 200 pounds, good weight. All of a sudden, I'm still dropping. 195. I'm like, holy crap. Then I discovered what the problem is. I've been doing the same workout, as in the same shit every day, focusing too hard on the old Fitbit here, on how many calories I burn in a day. Right now it's 6 o'clock at night and I burnt 2,162 calories. Now, obviously these Fitbits aren't the super accurate thing, but normally by 6 o'clock right now I'd be getting off work, or I'd be sitting here, and I'd have 2,700 calories burnt. The reason being is, at work, during the day, I take 5 breaks. I don't take a lunch, I take 5 breaks. So I go for my first break at around 10:30, second break around noon, third break around 1:30, fourth break around 3, fifth break around 4. On those breaks, I walk around the building. In 15 minutes, I can cover easily about 800 to 1,000 steps. On top of that, when I'm working, if I get on a stubborn call where it takes a lot of troubleshooting, a lot of rebooting, a lot of whatever the case, I'll get up and pace in the office. I'll walk around, pace the entire office. So by the time I get home from work, I got about 10,000 to 15,000 steps done. Today I got 6,400 done because I didn't do any of that. I've been trying to watch my calorie burn. See, the problem is when you want to build muscle, you want to be over your calorie, but not by a lot. Now, the other thing is you want to watch your fat intake and increase your carb intake, but you want to definitely increase your protein intake. So you want to get about, and this is the old regiment I was on, which is totally not keto. You want to do about no more than 50 grams of fat a day, which I definitely didn't do that today. You want to do no more than 150 grams of carbs in a day, and you want to do your body weight, so like 200 pounds. They say your body weight lean. I'm sitting at 15% body fat. You want to hit about, so let's say I'm 206 now, I just weighed myself. 206 pounds, 15%, we'll say that's about 30 pounds, give or take. So my lean body weight's about, we'll say 176, 170. So you want to take in 0.8 to 1.5 grams of protein per lean pound. So in order for me to build muscle, I need to take in 255 grams of protein in a day. So far today, what I've eaten, I'm nowhere near that. I've taken in 104 grams of protein, 114 grams of fat, and 56 grams of carb. But I notice it's working, what I'm doing. And I think the reason why it's working is because I spent a year on keto, keeping the fat high, the carbs low or null, and the protein moderate. Because of that, I'm pretty sure my body has figured out how to use the fat for fuel. But the thing is for protein synthesis, you need carbohydrates. You'll see a lot of bodybuilders, and I always wondered, and I finally did my own research because I couldn't get the answers I was looking for. I did my own research on it and discovered that the reason why bodybuilders eat stuff like sweet potatoes. You'll notice a lot of them live off sweet potatoes, brown rice,
There's another staple food in there, lots of cauliflower and broccolis and other types of greens like that. They don't really go for regular potatoes. Sweet potatoes are like the staple food for your starch, is because they're nutrient dense and they'll help feed the muscles. And the brown rice is probably the least caloric of them all. So they're trying to keep the calories low while hitting the macros. But here's the thing. Fat is your highest caloric intake. 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. 1 gram of carb is 4 calories. 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. So when you're looking at your calorie count of 1,752, it's the breakdown of fat, carbs, and protein in that exact equation. And I know a lot of you probably don't care about hearing about this, but this is my battle plan, because I want to get a beach body, damn it. I don't know, I probably talked about it today, but guys, my YouTube subscription feed is totally different now. And it's hilarious how much has changed. Like, I've unsubscribed from pretty much everything I had before and resubscribed to a bunch of other things that I've never would have subscribed to before 2 years ago. Like fitness channels, workout channels, nutrition channels, all sorts of stuff, because that's where I'm going now with my life is. And I wish I would have done this 20 years ago. Well, I was doing it, but then I got sidetracked with getting a girlfriend, and we all seen how that turned out. But I really wish I would have jumped on this bandwagon 20 years ago, because this is fun. This is actually fun. And I never would have said that before, you know. You got the people who are always like, man, oh, I really wish I could lose weight, and I really wish I would have worked out. Man, last year if I would have been working out, I'd be so much better physically this year, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's never too late. Just do it. Just go lift. Just go do stuff. You don't have money for weights? Do free body workouts. Do push-ups. You can't do a push-out? Don't worry about looking like a Sally and doing them off your knees. Do push-ups off your knees until you build the strength to actually start pushing off your feet. Then when you can push off your feet, and that becomes too easy, get your feet in the air. Put them on a freaking end table on a desk or something. Do an decline push-up. Do what you got to do to make it hard. But you got to start somewhere. And if you can only do one push-up off your knees, do one push-up. Wait 15 seconds, try another one. Wait 15 seconds, try another one. The next day you'll probably bang out 3 back-to-back, and then 6, and then 9, then 10, then 15, then 20. Just got to try. Right? That's like with the bench pressing on the freaking Bowflex. When I got my first Bowflex, I could only do the 30-pound rod per side. So 60-pound. And that was difficult. Now, I can hook up every damn rod on the freaking Bowflex downstairs and just slam that thing. Which reminds me, I wonder if I can hook up more rods with that Bowflex. Ah, whatever. Not a big deal. I'll just do more reps, I guess. But lately what I've been doing with the Bowflex is I'll do my set at max weight, which I believe is 420. It's supposed to be 310 on that one there when you get it stock. Is that right? Yeah. It's 160 pounds, and then you can add another 50 pounds to it with the attachment rod, which brings it to 210 per side, 420 total. So I'm doing 420 on the bench press, and then I'll do my first set of 10, and I'll take a 30-second break. Then I'll do a second set of 10, and by then my body's pretty depleted and weak. And then I'll do a third set, and I'll usually fail around 7, 8. So I'll get up, drop some weight off the Bowflex, and then I'll just rep to failure, drop weight off the Bowflex, rep till failure, drop weight off the Bowflex, to the point where I'm back down to that 30-pound rod, and I am repping to failure. And I've noticed that it's been working really well to my advantage every time I do it. And I do the same with the seated rows, with the lat pulls, rep to failure, or as they call it, AMRAP. So you do your sets of 10 or 12, whatever you want for reps, and then on your last set, just go till your body can't go and keep dropping the weight until. Pay attention, because you can get an injury doing this. So you got to pay close attention to your body and not be stupid. Yeah, this vlog probably already lost a bunch of you guys, because you're probably not interested in this shit. An old school technology guy who all of a sudden went automotive and now he's talking fitness. Hey, just call me the Heinz 57 of freaking YouTube, boys. Anyway, all this talk of lifting makes me want to go downstairs and lift, so I'll chime back in later. Alright guys, I went for an hour and 10 minutes. 543 calories gone. Freaking nice. Got my dinner cooking downstairs. Ah, man. If I can do 543 calories in 70 minutes, I'm guessing in about 2 hours, I could easily slay 740 calories. So 2 hours worth of working out to be able to eat a Subway sandwich and still be able to continue eating throughout the day like I normally would. Pretty crazy shit right there, boys. No, I don't want to put this chicken on there yet. So basically the meal that I'm making right now, which is chicken and broccoli,
Had this last night and tonight. Monday and Tuesday, I had chicken and pork chop and broccoli. Lots of broccoli. So there's the chicken. Basically what I've been doing is cooking it and weighing it. So that's 200 grams. Okay, well these two got soldered together, so we'll just grab them as a duplex. 545 grams of chicken, boys. We're eating for 3 tonight. Yay, yay. Dinner is served. So after I crack some salt on this, mainly on the veg, I'm gonna eat. Just destroyed my food. Still got some chicken left, but I ran out of drink. So yeah, tonight I did a full body workout. I did everything. Friggin' abs, legs, chest, back, biceps, triceps, forearms, grip. Now that I can actually train grip, it's friggin' awesome. But like the title says, this is not a fitness vlog. I just wanted to make a video today and didn't know what the hell to talk about. So here we are, people. Here we are. You happy you tuned in? Are ya? I'm gonna buy you a drink. Oh yeah. Let's get that purple stuff. Mio Sport. Hey, squirt. How to make a Pomeranian stand up. You want it? There's nothing in there. But there's something now. You want it? You want it? You're so stupid. I love how he wants all the nothing in my hand. He's like, even though you just closed your hand and nothing in there, there could be something in there. I need that. My dog is such a sped. Now we mix up the water so we can drink it with the face. Into the darkness, cause the light didn't turn on. I'm blue, I'm sorry. Okay, let's go. Hey Google, why were cornflakes invented?
On the website news.com.au, they say, he invented cornflakes in 1878 in the hope that plain food would stop people masturbating. Mr. Kellogg, the man who created cornflakes, produced the cereal in the late 19th century and marketed it as a healthy, ready-to-eat anti-masturbatory morning meal.
Huh. The more you know. Anyway, people, it's getting kind of late and I want to shut her down, so I want to go to bed. So I'm going to shut her down and I'm going to go to bed. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. That totally wasn't a fitness vlog. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep lifting and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.